Good evening and welcome to our first Section 10 consultation event here at Wootton Park School for our new school, Overstone Park Primary School. So hopefully over the next 15-20 minutes we'll tell you a little bit more about what we've got planned for September 25, and then hopefully there'll be an opportunity to take any questions. So who are we? I think that's a fair question. So we are the Northampton Free School Trust. We're currently a single academy trust, and over the next couple of months we're going to be forming a new multi-academy trust in preparation for opening our new primary school. Our vision is to create outstanding schools across Northamptonshire, serving our local community and ensuring that that standard of education is the very best that it can be. So what do we want for our learners? We want our learners to be confident and happy. We want them to have strong academic achievement. We want them to make progress. We want them to do well, whether it be in their phonics or in their maths, in their literacy, or in their subject knowledge about other subjects. But we also want them to develop into fantastic young people. So we are very values driven as a trust, with some of those old-fashioned values that we will expect. We expect them to say please and thank you, to hold the door open for each other, etc. Citizenship and community and service is really important to us, and that's something that we will be promoting and developing through our core values and ethos as a new primary school. You may know a little bit about us through our first school that opened in 2016, and that was Wootton Park School, which is an all-through school. That's about 10 minutes away from the new site of Overstone Park Primary, and we were graded outstanding in every area by Ofsted in 2019. So hopefully a really firm foundation for our new primary. As I said, Overstone Park will be our second free school in the family of schools as we look over the next 5 years to grow and to develop the trust with more schools and more development. So a bit about the school itself. So the school will be based in Overstone Lees in the new development. We will open to reception, so they're the little ones, and we'll have 30 places from September 25. As the school grows and develops, we'll then become what we call a two-form entry. So we'll take 60 children in early years, and then we'll go up to year 6 up to the age of 11. The school will grow by one reception intake each year until we have the 420 pupils that the school will take in total. So a little bit about the site. The site is going to be a brand new school with state-of-the-art facilities. We're delighted with the design, and we're working with the architects and the local authority who are delivering something very, very special for the local people. We'll receive leadership support from Wootton Park, which, as I said earlier, was our first school and graded outstanding. My role, Dan Rosser, I'll be the Chief Executive of the Trust, and my role will be across both of the schools, making sure that it develops, it grows, and we make sure that we get that outstanding school that the area deserves. We'll also be able to use some of our expert teaching from Wootton Park over at Overstone. So for example, the little ones at the age of 4, they'll learn Spanish once a week. We'll use our trained PE staff to deliver the PE curriculum, and there'll be opportunities to use our science team, our humanities team and so on to deliver that specialist teaching that perhaps you don't always get in a primary setting. Applications will open from September 24, and the deadline for those applications will be January 25. So a little bit of time to think about it, but hopefully you'll follow our journey as we go. So a bit about our vision and our ethos. What is Overstone Park Primary School going to be like? We're committed to developing an outstanding school, as I said, with that strong academic achievement, but also developing well-rounded, driven, nice young people. Overstone Park Primary School will adhere to the following ethos. We'll focus on creating a better society through the promotion of citizenship, community and service. Those old-fashioned values of saying please and thank you, holding the door open for each other, keeping an eye on their friends, looking after the child that's fallen in the playground. Some of those things that are often missed in some of our young people. We'll create a rigorous, broad and ambitious, knowledge-rich academic curriculum. We want our curriculum to be the best. We want our learners to get the best experience in the classroom, because actually if they're engaged and if they're happy and if they feel safe, they're going to be making the most progress with us at Overstone Park Primary School. And we want to grow a school that is at the heart of the community. We want to open up the area so that we get different groups, different people coming in and using the building and really engaging with the community. That's really important to us. And then we'll also make sure that we provide that targeted support if the learner has an extra need, or perhaps they're gifted and talented and they're more able, then we want to stretch and challenge and support regardless of their starting point. We believe that every child can make outstanding progress if they come and join us at Overstone Park Primary School. And absolutely, we will have the highest aspirations and the highest ambitions and the highest expectations for both the children but also for the staff as well. We'll expect our staff to work hard and make sure that they can deliver the best that they can be. So a little bit about our teaching and our curriculum, and I'm going to hand over to my Associate Vice Principal here at Wootton Park, who's a primary expert, has taught in early years and primary for a number of years, and I'm going to hand over to Natalie.
At Overstone Park Primary School, we will develop a curriculum which will develop our learners' learning. So that will be developing the appropriate subject knowledge, skills and understanding in line with the national curriculum. We will develop the character of our learners, we'll develop the behaviours and habits to become effective learners, and we will develop the moral compass of our learners. Our curriculum will be based on the established curriculum that has already been developed by Wootton Park School, which has clear purpose and is focused around excitement and a love of learning. We will aim to ensure that learning is bespoke to the needs of all of our learners and demonstrate an understanding about specific needs to succeed in life. The development of core skills such as literacy, reading and numeracy will be embedded across the curriculum. All phases are also expected to develop leadership, organisation and resilience skills. The structure of the school day will allow for English and maths to be taught in the mornings, where children have a higher concentration level. Science will be delivered weekly in line with the Department for Education guidance. Afternoon sessions will consist of a topic-based learning approach, which encompasses all other national curriculum subjects. As part of the school day, all learners will engage in daily reflection time. This will promote their spiritual, moral and cultural development alongside our British values. 3 times a week, this reflection time will take place during class and twice a week during whole school assembly.
Thank you, Nat. Hopefully that gives you an idea of what learning will look like at our new primary school. So a little bit about the school location. We've been asked quite a lot about this. So where is the school going to build? It's going to sit just behind the supermarket, the Aldi's that's been built on Overstone Lees, and we've got a fantastic plot of land. We're going to have the main school building, and then we're also going to have a playing area and a multi-use games area as well. So it's just off the east of the A43 bypass where the new developments are going on. The layout of the building, as I said earlier, is going to be absolutely fantastic. We're delighted with the work that the LA and the architects have done so far, and it's going to be a state-of-the-art eco-build. We're going to hopefully have living walls in each classroom. We'll have lots of natural light and ventilation. The majority of our energy will come through solar panels, and we'll have a green roof and use rainwater harvesting in our system. So hopefully we're going to be a school that not only is going to teach about the environment, but also be good for the environment too. We'll have excellent indoor facilities, including a large main hall, studio area, library, an ICT room, a dedicated technology and food technology room, and of course the medical room and provision for those children who need additional input. The outdoor facilities are going to be just as fantastic. As I said, with our multi-use games area, we're going to have a trim trail, habitat areas, an amphitheatre for outdoor learning, and a dedicated reception area for the little ones so they can do that free flow outdoor learning. Really important for their development. So you'll see here is the main design of the school. As I said earlier, it's a one-storey design, so everything on the same floor, which is going to be fantastic in terms of access and so on. Moving into the main car park. Obviously this is a school on a quiet day with not too many staff in. Going in through the main entrance, you'll see that the architects wanted lots of green, lots of nature coming in and outside the school. So this is the staff area. Staff wellbeing is really important to us at the Trust, because if we've got a happy staff, we've got a staff that will be there to work. This is the main playground. So you'll notice that each of the classrooms go directly onto the playground. So that will be good at play and lunchtime, but also for collection for parents. Easy access to the teachers. Here we've got the reception area, and what you might notice in the architecture that's being designed, you'll see some patterns on the walls. That actually links in with Pytchley Gate, which is just at the end of the bridle path, which is where the school will be located. So a nice bringing in the local history into the school, helping us to be that part of the community. As we move inside the building, you'll see it's light and airy, lots of natural light, lots of big windows. This will be our library area. We'll make sure we'll get a few books before we open. One of the main classrooms, which you'll see it'll have the built-in IT, we'll have Wi-Fi throughout the building, but again that idea about natural light. Nice bright wide corridors to help with social integration as they move around the building. And then going into early years. So our approach to early years, as Natalie mentioned earlier, is about free flow. It's about the children interacting, and you'll see that the two classrooms will be connected so the children can move freely. So having heard about our school, having heard about what we're going to be delivering for September 25, having had a quick walk through, I guess you want to know, how do you get a place? So we're going to be working with the local authority with our published admission number, our PAN, for the first year of entry being 30 children going into reception. If you decide that Overstone Park Primary School is the right choice for you, then for the first year it will be a risk-free choice. We'll be working with the admissions authority for the school. We will process applications outside the normal local authority coordinated admission scheme for September 25. So in effect, you can hold 2 places for that academic year. You will need to make a separate application for our school in addition to your preference of the school with the local authority. More details about the application process can be found on our website, and the school will of course feature in the local authority admissions booklet that gets issued in the beginning of next academic year. Applicants, if you apply, may be offered then 2 places on the 16th of April. One will be for ourselves, Overstone Park Primary, and the other one may be for another local school if you've selected to do 2. If you are then offered both places, you will then get the opportunity to make that choice, and hopefully you'll decide that we're going to be the school that you'd like to send your child to. A copy of our draft admissions policy can be found on our website, so please do take an opportunity to have a look at that as well. I'd now like to open up the floor. If anybody's got any questions, we'd be delighted to answer them. Thank you for listening, and I hope you'll follow our journey over the coming months as we prepare to open this new school.